Welcome to IH Talks, and I'm Chiara from IH Palermo. So today we're talking about study skills for teens with James Egerton. The general subject of this talk is to help teenagers develop their skills in the classroom, but also outside.
Hello, I'm James Egerton from IH Rome.
So James, tell me why you think we should be talking about study skills for teens inside and outside the classroom.
Firstly, Chiara, thanks for having me. I asked myself a very important question before the IHYL conference last November. I asked myself, what would I love to have learned when I was growing up that I didn't get taught? And the answer was that I really needed some study skills. So how to organize my time and energy outside the classroom in order to revise and to prepare for tests and to do homework, to make the most of my time and energy, basically. So this is all about the how of learning. How does learning take place and what can students do to make the most of these principles? So I divided the talk into 3 stages: before the study session, during the study session, and after the study session. So if we start at the beginning, before the study session, students need to ask themselves, how do I feel right now? And this can go on a scale from, on one extreme, extremely lethargic, sleepy, unmotivated, to the other extreme, overstimulated, anxious, etc. And I've seen from research and podcasts from scientists that you can use breathing to get yourself into the middle, into the optimal learning zone. So if you're very lethargic, your exhale should be much stronger than your inhale. No, that's correct. That's incorrect. Your inhale should be much stronger than your exhale if you're lethargic, if you want to go up. And if you're feeling over anxious, then your exhale should be much stronger than your inhale. So you can use breathing to try and reach a state of learning. Secondly, before, so just a couple of simple principles for the session itself. No longer than 90 minutes before a break, because this is one ultradian cycle. So 90-minute of focused concentration, 20-minute break, and then you can repeat those as many times as you like, or you can use the Pomodoro method of 25 minutes concentration and 5 minutes break. But after 4 of these Pomodori, you need a longer break. Okay, so breaks are important. Think of learning as a fire, okay, and it's the space between the logs that lets the flame continue to burn. This is what learning is, right? You need that time and oxygen, in the case of the fire, in order for learning to happen. There's no point trying to study for 4, 5, 6, 7 hours in a row without a break, because your brain cannot focus for that long. Mm-hmm. And then finally, after, there are a few extra techniques that you can do to maximize what you remember after the study session. But I think the most important, and the thing that most people and students are missing right now, is to get a good night's sleep, because that's when the neural connections are actually formed during the night's sleep, not during the study session itself, but how you sleep after. And of course, your level of focus the next day, as we all know, is very much affected by how well you sleep. So sleep well and as much as you can.
Yeah, okay. That's really fascinating. And I like the fact that you incorporate routines in the teens classroom, because when we talk about routines, we often tend to think about younger learners. And that certainly must be something new for your students, something they're not used to in their normal school. How do they react to this? How long does it take them to get into these routines?
So the routine of the breathing we use in class. So I have a group of teenagers at IH Rome every Saturday, and we've been doing this all year. Firstly, I ask them how you feel. Now they're used to it, so it's automatic, but I ask them, how do you feel right now? Like, where are you on this scale? And there's a Yerkes-Dodson curve, if you want to Google it. Yerkes-Dodson curve, in which you can see the descriptors on this kind of inverted U shape. How do you feel right now? And firstly, they were shocked because teachers don't usually ask them how they feel. I mean, they might say, "How are you?" And the answer, of course, as we all know, is fine, thank you.
I'm fine, thank you.
Yeah, fine, thank you. So it's not a real question. And then so how are you? Like, how are you feeling? And then I show them some possibilities. So firstly, it was shock, but hopefully what I want them to take away is a sense of self-responsibility, because they need to be the captains of their own ships, and they need to help themselves in the end, because we as teachers are not going to be there. We're not there outside of the classroom, but we're not going to be there outside of the course. So these study skills can help them not just in studying, but also when they start working and whatever they want to focus on. These are principles that they can apply.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so thanks, James, for reminding us the importance of thinking about the all learner inside and outside the classroom. And thank you so much for your time today. And this brings to an end of our IH talk today. Goodbye.
Thank you. Bye.